3, 2, 1.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Chop Shop. You know what I'm saying? This beautiful post Christmas.
Post-Christmas.
I'm your host. You know, I'm your host Cash. You know, on my right I got Nabi Reality. And today we got our guest, actor, thespian, Joe Morel. You know, he's talking to the agent. He's a Texans agent right now. You know,
Joshua Morel.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Thank you.
And I have my other co-host, Beth Correra. We call her Mega Beth.
What exactly is a Mega Beth?
Mega Beth.
Is it like Mega? It's like Mega Death? Is it like Mega Death?
Pretty much.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Now, you know, I hope everybody out there watching had a Merry Christmas.
This is the old one.
Yeah, that was just the commercial.
Posting.
No, that was just a commercial for it. I just wanted to put a commercial.
Oh, we got commercials and everything.
That's what he called a commercial.
No, well, I mean, it was kind of a commercial. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like an intentional commercial or like whatever, but I mean, we
You don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
to the Chop.
I'm not gonna
Go ahead, Cash.
I'm not gonna let him confuse me.
We got Joshua in the building.
We got Joshua.
We got Joshua in the building. Actor
Still,
extraordinaire.
Still,
So bad,
man.
Cash.
Oh, I'm not like I did
Hit the
that.
floor.
He's an Indian giver when it comes to conversation.
That's a very racist statement.
He's a conversation Indian giver.
That's a very racist statement. We don't.
He'll actually cut you off.
He's
And then,
an
I'm sorry, what was that?
Okay, well, we gotta come up with a term than Indian giver because that is not acceptable.
No, we're not gonna.
PC, correct America.
We're not gonna get into that.
Can't say retard.
No, we need a
Can't
safe
say.
place where we don't have to be safe.
Can't say.
We can't say everything you just said.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, exactly.
Can't say midget no more. There's a bunch of.
You can say, but we're not gonna go into this.
There's a
Right?
bunch of-
We're gonna do this
Listen, we be out here for hours.
Or something.
No. Politically correct society now. Now you can't say anything. You can't say midget. You gotta say little person.
Yeah.
You can't say Negro.
You can't
say
say-
African
And
American.
don't say anything about the gay people.
Oh, we'll be shut up.
You know what's crazy? Like gay people are like the gay
podium will come out.
community are really they're bullying people.
Oh, Rick Ross just got bullied.
They're bullying
For what he
people.
said in that song.
Yeah.
What do you say?
He said he's talking about 6ix9ine with his colorful hair. Let's just say that. And he's saying since he's in jail, you know what happens in jail.
Oh.
I mean, what is that?
So like it's like
Who's even on the radio?
it's like Kevin
That's
Hart.
like talking about prison rape, though. That's not really talking
Each other.
about. That's not really talking about.
Yeah, but the way he said it, he said that F word that they don't like.
Rick Ross got in trouble for saying that she ain't even know it. I put that thing in the drink. She ain't even know it.
Oh, yeah,
I went home, had fun with that. She ain't even know it. He got caught a lot of heat for that. You know,
That's yeah.
talking about day rape. But what I was saying about like the gay community bullying is like gonna host Oscars.
Yes.
It's gonna host the Oscars.
Turn it down.
And no, they turned it down. They found some homophobic tweets from like 2008 that he apologized for in the past. But since he's hosting the Oscars, the gay community wants him to apologize
Again.
again
Because he did before.
for something that happened 10 years ago. That he posted 10 years ago. So he was like, "No, I'm not apologizing. So I'm not going to host the Oscars," and he stepped down. That's bullying.
So
That's like, listen, I know what you listen. Say sorry to us, or you're not going to be able to host the Oscars.
the other side of the coin is what about people that advocate for like a relook at historical figures, such as I posted something about Gandhi. People traditionally look at Gandhi as this like great, amazing person, but there's another school of thought that looks at Gandhi as a racist.
Racist, right?
So yeah,
They just took down the Gandhi statue in one of the African countries.
well, a lot of it has to do, and I don't want to, I have a lot of people across the world that I'm friends with. And I don't want to, but the traditional Hindu caste system is very racist by nature. I don't care what you say. You can fuck it, whatever the fuck you want to say, politically correct as you want.
They're all the
Racist.
light-skinned Indians on most of the movies, and you know.
Well, no, but their caste system is.
Oh, you mean like the society? Yeah.
Yeah, it's based, but
Yeah.
they don't practice as much anymore. But their society is based on that every different caste and person is a reflection of a piece of God. God is this giant body, right? I'm just condensing. It's a very complex thing, you know.
How we get caught into this? How we get into this Nabi reality?
Nabi reality is facts.
Middle Eastern trip for like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah,
like,
well, Middle East. Well, if you want to get technical,
well,
India is Asia.
Asia, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get technical. So you're the guy that thought that Bombay was in.
It wasn't Bombay.
Ireland.
It wasn't Bombay.
Dubai.
What do you think? I thought Dubai was India.
I was like, oh. The general concept of it's a very complex thing, but the general concept of the casting is that there's a body of God.
Tomatoes,
every section,
cucumbers,
every section represents the body and attribute of God. So, and it just so happens that the lightest of their society represents the head of God, and the darkest of the dark represent the feet of God, which is supposed to carry the burden of the rest of God. And those people that are darkest of the darkest are the ones that created a Black Panther Party based on the Black Panther Party here and everything in India, because they become what is called a class of, if you're from a lower class, you can marry into another class and upgrade your class, unless you're the darkest of the dark people, which are untouchables. Is a Hindu word for, I don't know what it is, but it's for untouchables. And untouchables do the work of touching the dead bodies and doing this other stuff, and they do nigga work. And
I want to say something. I was watching something, and the Dutch people have a tradition for that. I guess they're like one of the old stories about Santa Claus. Santa Claus went down the chimney with his elves. They're not elves, but they was helpers. They was all white, and Santa Claus goes down, and the helpers go down to the chimney. Boom, they come down. Santa Claus is still black. That's supposed to be because of soot. So they have this like parade every year where people dress up. They put like makeup on, and they fucking walk around with the Santa Claus and like kind of like his helpers like trying to carry him out and shit like that, because Santa Claus still came out white. When he came out to the body, he was still white. All his helpers ended up being black at the bottom.
So do you think there's a commercial from Rhode Island, and I think it's in Warwick, but they have a black Santa Claus on the commercial, and you see him helping people trying shoes and stuff.
Black Santa.
That he's probably Cape Verde.
No, this guy's like very dark skin.
There's some Cape Verdeans that are very dark.
Well, I'm Dominican. My grandfather's very dark too.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this quick question. So as somebody who's black.
Wait a minute. No one told me.
As we would say in Spanish,
Yeah.
You're considering yourself black?
So well, I'm not black today because I got my Dominican boy.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so you're allowed to be
today.
Goya today.
Yes. Yeah, I might even tell my Dominican parade story. So,
Okay.
I might tell my Dominican parade story.
That's a setup.
So
Shameless setup.
Do you feel like that is something that needs to be? I'm not asking for the long answer, just a short answer. Do you think that whole thing?
I mean, that's still like a whole different country. That's their thing, but I just thought it was like interesting.
But do you feel like things in the past need to be addressed if they were said, and like let's say a prominent person today supported that? Do you think that they should be held accountable for that now? Like, let's say somebody who's a prominent person, like community, like how they did with Eminem. Let's say 20 years ago, they got caught on camera saying the N-word and not the A, the ER. Like, do you feel like that should be addressed?
Bieber did it. Nah, man. I don't know. Not at that age. You know what I'm saying? That young. You know what I'm saying? Like for Justin Bieber, it's different for Eminem, but like for Justin Bieber's era, like a lot of white kids use that word and they don't even think none of it. It's not like
What he said it intentful though, like to be racist.
Like to be racist? Oh, that's different.
And now they're a prominent person.
That's
Do you feel like it should be addressed?
Yeah. Well, especially in that culture of music. I mean, if Randy Travis was out saying fucking nigga back in the day, we're not gonna like, man, fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, he's a country singer. But if you're in the, like, if you're doing rap, R&B, black music, and he was saying that shit before, then yeah.
Lil Pump just got a lot of heat for saying Asian jokes.
Yeah, the
he actually just apologized publicly.
Well, they always bring out the podium. So the flip side of that, so the proponents of the whole, and I'm not for or against what didn't happen to Kevin Hart. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here and trolling you like you do to me. So
you can't troll me. You can't troll me. You asked me for trolling advice.
He's a troll king.
He's gonna find a way out of this and make me agree with him by the end. So what I'm saying is that, like, so if you feel like it needs to be addressed, so what is the difference? And I know what my opinion is on this, but I'm asking, what is the difference between, so the proponents of the people that would be against people in defense of Kevin Hart would say, well, what is the difference between the gay community and now rubbing shoulders with the gays and being addressed about?
Well, he was addressed and he apologized already. He already apologized for it. You know what I'm saying? In the past.
But you feel like it shouldn't be addressed, though.
Shouldn't be?
Yeah.
She shouldn't be bullied.
I agree.
Into like say sorry to us, or you're not going to be able to do this.
Again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, exactly. Like who are you? He's first of all, he's a comedian too. You know what I'm saying? So they get away with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? They get away with a lot of controversial shit.
You said that one thing. You said one time. You said something, and then you stopped and think. You said, why is it only going to be one major black?
Yeah.
What about what you were saying? And
he said about that on the movie set.
He said that on the movie set.
On the movie set, one of the actors was like, "Dude, is there anybody else here notice that there's only like one or two famous black actors at one time?"
Yeah.
So even the people on the behind. So you're talking about the behind the scenes people.
Correct.
So I think that's our segue, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
right now it looks like it's Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart.
And Kevin Hart brought her in.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's,
you know what I'm saying.
And I love her. She's funny. I think she's.
And then, what they call it, a gatekeeper. I was watching an interview. I think it was like no. I think it was like I want to say Phase Out Love or one of those. Was I watching an interview, and it's like it's when one's like, why is the only fucking dude that can host a goddamn show? The only black host. You know what I'm saying? He hosts like fucking. Yeah, it's like
especially the competition with all the women. And then him, messing up and all that backlash, and then boom, he gets another deal.
But did he earn his points? Did he earn his points though to say that he was willing to go against it?
That's not the point. Why does he have to be the only one though? You know what I'm saying? Why can't fucking Cedric Entertainer host the show? Why can't
way funnier?
Exactly, way funnier. You know what I'm saying?
Is the least funniest out of the Kings of Comedy.
Least funniest.
I just saw a commercial today of the guy from White Chicks. What's the guy's name? The built guy?
Damon Wayne, Sean Wayne.
He's gonna be on the show soon. I forget which one, but I just saw.
Terry Crews be a good host too. He'd be a hilarious host too.
So let's
Jamie Foxx hosts the show. He's probably the most talented person.
We agreed that Jamie Foxx is the most talented man in the entire world.
Yeah.
And then after him is possibly Justin Timberlake.
Why?
Check this out. He did.
It's not about what he can do.
Have you watched his stand-up comedy
do?
from back in the day?
I've seen the one with the piano.
So he does stand-up comedy, right?
He sings, plays the piano, stands up.
He sings at the top of his.
Serious acting. Ray Charles.
He does everything.
But he played motherfucking cuss.
He played
Tookie Williams cuss.
Wow.
I heard his story too.
Big Tookie. You know, can I tell you something about Jamie Foxx?
He used to be he said Jamie Foxx used to be like the party dude, like when he first went up to LA and shit. He's like the dude that used to organize all the parties and shit, and like be walking around with a camera. He said he was the old shit dude. He's like he was the dude across the street when everybody famous would walk by. Like, oh shit.
You know what he did when he got on? When he got on, he would have his mansion, and he would bring all these different kind of rappers and people to come. And he would check this out. I read this shit. I did the research. Right? Check this out. Jamie Foxx had, when he first bought his first mansion after he blew up, right? Like you said, I didn't know that. He just added on. That's what added on is. He just put a brick down. I didn't know that he did that. So once he blew up, he bought a mansion. The movie where somebody walks out and it's like a little porchway and they wave to all the people. Well, he would have so Jamie Foxx would bust in all these select few people. It wouldn't be like groupies and shit. It would be like industry people and people. and he would invite him to his like Hollywood mansion, and he had this like piece little thing that you would walk out to and had like a gate, like a almost like a little porch, but it was really small, right? And he would bring all these upcoming, I mean, not from different genres, not just like rap, all kinds of genres. And he would invite all these people to a personal party and bust all these people in and have all these people waiting in the backyard and have the people come out and perform. Like he's done everybody from like, I'm talking like Soulja Boy to like, he gave a lot of people a
He said he got into, he said he was at like a Puffy party one day, a Puff Daddy party, and he had a camera. He said he didn't even know Puff. And he was like, he talked his way in. He was like, I got the camera. I want to record you. I think record your party or whatever. And Puff was like, yeah. So he ended up letting him in, and he was in the party or whatever. And Puff was like, he told him he paid like 1.something million for the party. And Jimmy Foxx was like, what? You pay this, and that? I can put you a party like this for this. What? Yeah, before he blew up, Puff was like, yeah, do it. And then he actually like they threw a party. And like,
it works.
For way cheaper, you know what I'm saying? Like, than it really was.
It worked. And look at that shit. And it fucking worked. And to close it out before we go into our guest, the reason why his real name, his legal name is not Jamie Foxx, and his name isn't Jamie Foxx just for entertainer purposes. You know why his name is Jamie Foxx? When he first came up in LA, in the comedy clubs, in the back of the open mic clubs, and the people, I'm talking about fucking actors had to like break their teeth on before they, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were Spanish and you did poetry, it'd be like the New Yorican Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was, or the Lyricist Lounge, like this was ground zero for like actors. So he would go and he would notice that all girls, all females used to get called up first because of the club owner in LA. And these are the places that Robin Williams and all these other people broke their teeth at, all the same locations. So he's like, yo, all these women get called up first, and by the time I get called up, nobody's in the house, nobody sees my act. So what he did is he chose Mad, Jamie, all these other names that are unisex, and then chose all these different last names, and he figured and he put all these names in a list, and he goes Fox, and he goes Jamie. He chose the unisex name.
Yeah, but
because
Fox.
Well, that was probably the adobo one.
That's probably gonna catch it.
Yeah. So he chose Jamie. So he had all these different names on the list, and he made a list. He's sitting there like in these like underground fucking.
He wasn't there. He don't know what
I've done my fucking.
So they gave him shit for
So he
like, hey, your name.
This nigga was not.
So they would call him.
Yeah, he don't know what.
So they would call him. They would call him up, and he would be able to perform and get. And eventually, doing that, he would get seen by the people that would invite him to go and do a little color and other shit. And like, there's probably people just as talented as him or more talented than him. That
we just say he's the most talented man in the world.
Well, that we know of.
That we know.
Because those people they didn't know to try that tactic.
I mean, some
of the funniest niggas I ever met was on crack.
Let me tell you, man, some of his movies, now that you were talking about Jamie Foxx, it reminded me of Sleepless.
Yeah.
And we cannot forget All Law Abiding Citizen. He's the
What was that movie where he played the twin of his brother or something, and his brother was
And you guys are gonna shame me, but I've never seen Django.
Django?
Yeah. Damn.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you some shit. I never watched Scarface from beginning to end.
What?
I never seen Scarface in its entirety.
Well, they're making a part 2 with Leonardo.
You know what it is? He has a problem with Latino alpha male.
He's not even Latino, so
no, that's a problem. That's his problem. Like if you talk about Big Pun, he's gonna argue.
Yeah, I try to knock down all the Latino alpha males.
All the alpha.
He'll skip through it.
Yeah. Fuck Ricky Martin. Jennifer Lopez is not that fine. You know, that one of those kind of guys.
One of those guys?
Yeah, one of those fucking guys.
You know, that's my inner.
He didn't want to see her in person.
That's my inner. I wish I was Spanish. But I'll be at home on Rosetta Stone like this.
What about yo hablo español? Yo.
Hola, Jose.
Tío Negrito.
¿Cómo se llama?
I think Jamie is better.
I said hola, Jose. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yo, real quick, say wait. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. played Wanda and all these other characters in The Living Color, which was the first.
Yo, get off Jamie Foxx's dick.
African American director. So he said this.
That was a great.
He said I saw J-Lo at an awards party years after we was doing Living Color, and I said J-Lo, and she walked away like she didn't know me. So
hey, I heard about that too.
So segue. Introduce yourself.
Well, we go to that right now.
Yeah. Yes. Introduce yourself.
I want to talk about something, man, before because I promised on my Facebook thread.
They watching. They about to sign out. So that's what they're talking about.
No, we don't
I
do
can't
that.
even get you guys on the mouthpiece.
Thread.
All right, go ahead.
People, I caught a lot of heat because I said I'd rather listen to Migos rather than over Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Whoa, listen, let me pause. The reason I have long hair
Because Bone Thugs
is because of Bone Thugs and
How old are you?
And I'm 26. My friend introduced them to me by mistake in Orlando, Florida, back in like 06.
How do you introduce somebody by mistake?
Bro, it was on
Crossroads
came out, and I was like, oh, I'm a fan
Favorite
of
Bone
Harmony.
song. Favorite Bone song.
Tough, but I'll just quick. I'll say For the Love of Money, but tough.
For the Love of Money. For the Love of Money. I forgot about
They
that.
have songs that people know.
That was actually a great song.
Let me tell you, I can spit any verse in that song. So this, all right, keep going.
Well, it's not about the fact that they rap fast. That wasn't the thing. 'Cause I like fast rap.
By the way, he's saying Latinos and white people come to the defense. So, boom. And I got to say something.
Yo, listen, look what I said.
Like I spit lyrics right now.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm not taking away from Bone at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting Migos on a pedestal. I'm not saying Migos are that great.
I like Migos too.
What I'm saying is, I didn't say that Migos are better than Bone. I said I would rather listen to Migos than Bone. Like in a face-to-face battle, I would Bone face-to-face rap battle.
I just paid $1,400 to go see them in August. No, September. Migos and Drake.
Migos and Drake. Yeah.
It was worth it, man. It was a good show.
$1,400 is up to play.
Shebang.
Everything.
Shebang.
You know what he did? He got all his money back because he told them he was a member of Bone.
Who are you? I was like, Thigh Bone. My older brother would always bust my balls growing up. He was like, oh, what are you, Thigh Bone or Funny Bone? Always, as I grew up. MySpace, bro, if you go on it, I'm sure it's probably still up.
It is up.
Pages on clips, on videos, everything is Bone Thugs on my MySpace. I'm telling you, my hair.
Yo, Bone was huge. Bone was huge and very influential. But the Migos are too.
Yeah, but you know what though? But their lyrical bar for bar skills.
No, they're not. I challenge the nigga on my thread to bring one fire Bone line.
That's not fair.
One fire.
Yeah, but listen,
One fire.
you guys just said Migos is influential too, right?
They both.
No, we didn't say.
No,
He said.
I said they
Migos
both
is
are.
influential on the get the money, get the fucking chain, and you know.
Not necessarily.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I'm just talking about
that
style.
made me want to grow my hair.
But I'm talking about the Migos are influential.
Some people would say Migos.
Well, that's not the influence I'm talking about. I'm talking about musical influence. The ad-libs, niggas ad-libs. Is that it? Niggas rap like that because of Migos.
You guys rap. He said the ad-libs.
Yes, Bone was the most popular group to start to rap like that way, which makes them influential.
So why
also,
did
Twisted too.
Why did Migos and them pay no homage? That's the problem. These young
maybe they don't like Bone.
It don't have to. It doesn't matter. There's a bunch of OGs that don't
listening to Bone, and it was like, yo, let's cop it. Like they was at home listening to Bone, perfecting Bone style, and then went out there and duplicated.
But how do you say that? Then the children of the people they would
But
listen.
that don't mean. But that's like saying you gotta respect Bruce Lee because somebody taught you because you know kung fu. Bruce Lee wasn't your fucking teacher.
But if you practice the type of kung fu that
but you don't have to. You don't necessarily have to have a connection to Bruce Lee. you was taught by somebody else how to do that. So when he originated, you might acknowledge it, but you don't have to kiss his fucking ass. Who asked you to kiss his ass? Like, why are people asking him to kiss his fucking ass? Exactly.
At the end of the day,
so check this. That's like us going to the kissing the ass of the first person who made a podcast. Just because we have a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, we love you. You're so fucking great. This podcast probably fucking sucks. So what? You know what I'm saying?
No, you I think the overall point with that is that we don't have to pay homage to people just because they're older or came first.
And they never disrespected them. They never said the niggas was whack.
Yeah, I mean, in one way, Lazy Bone did come out of nowhere.
Exactly. Because it said, because and neither one of them are best second group ever.
You know what it is? Yeah, everybody's saying that.
See what he just did?
Everybody's saying
Because my facts, I have my facts
that.
here.
But Lazy Bone took to it because they're pretty much
The best
doing
group.
both does. They have a similar style. So
I just think that
far from the best group ever.
no, they're not one of the best groups ever, but
No, they are one of the best groups ever. They are one of the best groups ever.
Can we say this? I don't think that groups should ever be called legends just because of the length of time that they've been around.
Correct.
Right? Because of snitch. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people who say like
that would be the Flatbush Zombies
I-
saying, oh, like we're one of the best.
no,
groups
I
ever
think
because we've been around
people
for a
make
long
it too
time.
big a deal out of it. Like
longevity?
No, just like someone's I'm not even talking about bone because
Is the
like
word legend?
legends. Yeah, but just like the other day, like, and I don't want to go too deep into this because this will offend a lot of people. But like
Disclaimer.
the other day, they had these people talking. They had these two people talking, and they were like this. They were like, "This is Matt. This is how they presented it. This is Matt, and this is Susan." And they're both talking about public awareness over gun violence, and they're both survivors of the blah 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 massacre. Now, I'm not going to make light of a school shooting, and I could never do that, right? And I can never make a light of anything of that level. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that if I am in classroom A, and there's like A through Z classrooms, if I'm in classroom A, and in classroom F, a shooter walks in and pops everybody in this room, and I hide under my table in classroom A, right? And then it's all over with. And the media comes and the cameras come, and I present myself as the massacre survivor.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, all you did was hide under the table.
You got lucky because they didn't bust in your
But technically, it's
Yes.
still a massacre survivor.
No, and I'm not taking from that.
But he's saying
But you still was scared as fuck.
he's talking about he's puffing his chest out.
Like now I'm a spokesman for this because I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
Like if you tackled somebody or hit people or helped somebody or something,
Or
I
even
can
took
shit
the guy
out.
down.
But just the fact that
Just say I'm the massacre survivor and what? What else?
just because you didn't get shot, now you're a spokesman. How many niggas in the hood didn't get shot in situations that we ain't the spokesman?
But that's beside the point.
No, it's not besides the
That's
point.
what is beside the point.
Here's what I'm saying.
You still as scared as fuck. I don't care if you're in the goddamn next classroom.
Yeah.
Your friends are good. I can be scared for you might have a brother or a sister that's in school,
Yeah.
and they're over in that classroom. They're over in that area. You got your fucking best friend, your fucking favorite teachers over in that area.
You're scared. So,
You can't take.
let me
You're
ask you a
still
question.
scared as fuck.
Let
Nigga,
me
like,
ask you a
you know
question.
what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
ask you a question. Your kid.
and that's an emotional thing. But imagine an emotional attachment that goes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
just
it's
sit
an
there and talk.
emotional
Just sit there and talk about something like. I saw you get emotional over some shit like, yo, I was like right around, I didn't have to do it. Look, I was over there and it was doing this, and I seen this happen, boom, and you get emotional about it. You know what I mean? So I can't say that.
You know what pisses me off like that? The train of thought. I know people, and I would never make fun of suicide, but people that promote themselves as motivational speakers. I'm a suicide survivor. Like you did it to yourself. I understand. I'm not talking about depression, but you did it to yourself.
Well, you suck out. If you,
what I'm saying is
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
People are always great. What I'm saying is this.
No, you know what's fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
If you're a suicide survivor, I'm glad you're still alive.
Don't get a shot.
But you just suck at a lot of things.
Don't get a shut off.
If you
It's an easy way out.
if you can't kill yourself right,
People
if you all set and you try to kill yourself, you can't even kill yourself right.
Do it for attention.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Some people just not that
If
intelligent.
you can't kill yourself.
All right.
All right, sorry.
We're going to that point. So
All
we're
right,
going to our
so-
next guest. We're going to
Let's go to a video.
No, we're going to have a video for that.
Well, anyways, Bone Thugs and Harmonies and shit. So.
Yeah, so
Both the comedy is the
let's-
shit. Both the comedy is nice.
Let's go into
Migos
We'll go back to that.
are way more entertaining.
We'll go back to that. They're crazy.
And there are way more
No, we're
scenarios.
gonna go back to this.
There are way more scenarios
Yeah.
that you were listening to me. You were listening to Migos.
Yeah.
You were listening to Bone.
So
Where you listen to Bone? Where do you listen to Bone Thugs at?
When I'm ready to ride on the
You're
motherfucker.
on Spotify.
When I'm ready to say
What scenario? What scenario do you listen to Bone Thugs?
If I was going to ride out,
When the
I wanna hear
footsteps about to roll
Go
in.
ahead, Bone Thugs.
Hey, someone passed away. See you at the crossroads. When my grandmother passed away last March.
my grandmother passed away
saying that.
too. God, let me make a grandma joke.
The grandma's so old she got Jesus in her yearbook.
Oh, see that? Oh, and his joke, grandma's still alive. So anyways, there we go. So I want to introduce. So I just want to say a very special guest to me because a lot of people come onto our show and they're very dope, and I've been honored by a lot of legends. We've had Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. We've had like legends on the show. But the reason why this interview is so important to me is because many years ago, me and this young man used to work at a movie theater together. I was a bartender. He worked in concession stands, and every time we had a party, no matter
You was a bartender too?
yeah, no matter whose house it was, I would host a party, and I would always put events together. Like I actually introduced flyers together. So at the time we worked together, there was like
You're the first nigga to make a flyer?
no.
Oh.
There was people in concession stands, and there were people that were ushers, and they all had separate cliques.
Yeah.
And I was the first one to put flyers, and I made flyers, and I got all the different units of the movie theaters to come to all parties together. And no matter whose house it was, am I lying?
No, you are not lying. I actually want to say something about that when you have.
So I would host. So I was like,
You got all the lesbians
well,
together?
no. It was because the ushers and the people that work concession stand literally were like different cliques. So I would
Which movie did
Providence Place.
I used to work there too.
So I would go to
When it first
different
went over.
people, and they'd be like, "Yo, we fuck with you," and I'd be like, "Yo, come to this party." They'd be like, "Oh, but that's consent." I mean, so there was different people that worked at the box office. So what I did is I made flyers, and I got people. I even got some managers, and a couple people got in trouble to come hang out at certain parties. And no matter whose house it was, I would host the parties, and I would talk about hip hop. And there was a young MC there that I used to.
Young MC was there?
No, a young MC.
Oh,
was
shit.
That used to work
I
there.
think MC.
His name is Kari. And Kari recently was featured in Fader magazine for all the work that he's doing and stuff like that.
What do you do?
And he's working with Russell Athletics to market a line. And he's done a lot of dope albums. He's been in Brooklyn for a while. He's originally from Providence. So Kari was a young MC that I mentored. And I'm not saying I mentored everything he does as MC, but we worked together and him worked at the same time. So I would host the parties. Kari would rap. This guy would say that one day his posters would be in the theater. And then now years later, here we are on the podcast, and I'm here inviting him here to talk about the work that he's done. And I don't care that he hasn't starred no major roles in a movie. He's a Dominican kid from Providence who worked at a movie theater who said, one day you're gonna see me. And he went all the way from that to like, some people might judge success based on like, oh well, they did this and they did that. I don't give a fuck if he was a side character that had no words. The fact that my man was on scene for one of the fucking Fast and the Furious and one of the fucking Hunger Games and now a movie with Mark Wahlberg, I am fucking proud of this young man with an immensity, and I know. There you go. With the hands in the back, and. I just want to say that before we start because I'm very proud of the man that you have become, and I want to let you know, like, it doesn't matter if you're a side actor or this is Sylvester Stallone, that doesn't mean shit. You're in the fucking doorway, and a lot of history is written by people that are in the door. You don't always got to be the main person. A lot of the stories and interesting things come from the side and the background. So let's talk about who you are, introduce yourself, and then briefly talk about your acting career.
Well, my name is Joshua Morel. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. Nabi, thank you for allowing me to come up here.
What the hell is that?
Small guy.
Oh, that's sound effects?
That's our studio audience.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Don't ignore all those people.
I forgot about those
They got
guys.
the lights on.
It's dark. Yeah,
Don't
dark-
ignore all
dark
those
back there.
people in the background. How could you ignore that?
Yeah.
So I started off a little rough. Fresh out of high school, parents were very supportive of what I wanted to do. I was always a class clown. I actually won class clown 2011, the last year of high school.
He was always a jokester.
I felt that, that was, one accomplishment, and so I took it and ran with it. I was like, you know what, I want to be an actor, I want to entertain people. I honestly wanted to be a rapper, but not everybody.
How old are you now?
26 now.
So you're 26, so when I met you, it was over 10 years ago. So you were like 16, 15.
I was 16,
So I met you over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was like 14, 15 I met you. I met you when it was your first job.
You didn't have one great hair, Nabi.
Nah, I didn't. I did not. I still don't really have it. Just for effects.
He had no chest hair neither.
So I started years ago. I went to the Film Academy in 2013.
What's that? Film Academy?
The New York Film Academy. It's in New York. I decided to go for a training class. Some training on it.
How many years was it after we worked together? Was it after?
This was 2011, and I left. Yeah, this was like shortly after. Because I had just left the movie theater too.
Was that like a summer thing or like a month-long thing or?
No, it was a year.
A year.
Yeah, they have different classes, different courses. I like to say that I took the year because my parents were very supportive, and they were like, you know what, jump at it. If you're gonna do it, go the long way. Take the long route. Don't just take a 2-3 month class. That's what I wanted because it was cheaper. But I went with the $30,000 1 year class.
You really took an investment into it.
Oh yeah, and I'm almost done paying that school loan, thank God. But I did the class. It was great. As soon as I got out, I got right back to Rhode Island. I missed home.
Why not stay in New York where there's more opportunities?
It was hard for me because even the living situation was God sent because I just got very lucky where I was staying for that year. So that pretty much ended as soon as I was done with school.
That's what your destiny was supposed to be, right?
Yeah, it was kind of an agreement. The person let me stay, thank God, with her, and it worked for the time being. But as soon as I finished, I came right back to Rhode Island. I missed my family too. So I came back because I knew sooner or later I had to stop paying the school loan. Yeah. Now, the problem was that when I went on the site, Film Academy, I want to go there, we have ties with Hollywood, I'm not going to say that they're liars, but
exactly.
You kind of got, it's a way to, hey, come on, spend your $30K, we're going to see what we can do for you. And then,
there are thousands of people that have criminal justice degrees that move furniture. Did you hear what I said? Yeah. There are thousands of people that have criminal justice degrees that move furniture. Okay.
Let me tell you something. When I was working at the movie theater, checking out this website to go to that school, this was when Crazy Stupid Love, which is one of my favorite movies with Steve Carell, came out. And the babysitter, I forget her name, she was in the front of that website. This girl, alumni from Film Academy, just got out, already in the movie. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to that school. You know what I'm saying? That my ties in the film industry.
Do you think working at the movie theater influenced you?
No.
I was thinking when you were saying you was working in the movie theater and you was looking at that, that school that you purposely worked in the movie theater. So
I
just got lucky. Quick story, man. The reason I got the job in the movie theater, I was 15 before I got hired, and I didn't want to work. I come from a family, thank God, that if you're doing good at school, they hook you up. If you're doing good at school, we're good. My friend in high school, Mount Pleasant, gave me an application. She had an extra one. She filled it out, turned hers in. Well, we turned ours in together. I was just like, whatever.
That's when you get the shit. When you don't care.
Called me 2 months later. Hey, we called you because your middle name. I'm like,
what's your middle name?
Radimus.
Radimus?
He was like, we hire people with weird names. I'm like, okay, I'll take the job. She hates me.
So for you don't know, Barry is a manager that
she hired you and hated you.
She hated me. No, the girl that gave me the application.
So our manager Barrett
she was
sounds like our manager Barrett. They used to work with us. He's a little feminine. He's a little feminine, and he sounds like the Cowardly Lion. So he would come to people like, "Hey guys, remember the time I was on the speaker? I went on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, he does that well.
I went on the walkie-talkie and impersonated him. And had people thinking I was him.
He was furious.
I was on the walkie-talkie and impersonating him, telling people to do shit, and people did it. And he went on the walkie like, "Who did that?" I got on the walkie-talkie and impersonated him, and there were managers who knew, and no one told on him. But anyways,
yeah, look, I googled Joshua Morel, this actor.
Who the fuck is that? That's not me, man.
North South Wales,
Australia. That's not me. Hopefully you guys don't see that.
You gotta put Dominican.
That dude killed his mom before.
Yeah, he did, and chopped her up. so let's segue into this. So you did the school, and let's move a little forward at the time. So apparently just now everybody's on all the hype. All the hype right now is that Spider-Man just did a new cartoon, and Spider-Man's black, and all this hype. But
Is it a
before
cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But before
it's pretty dope.
Spider-Man was black. Before Spider-Man was black, Wolverine was Dominican.
I didn't know that.
Was he? He got four arms like this.
It was
like
me.
this.
No, he did a short film. When he
Yeah.
So talk about that.
So that was with a cool guy named Tony Biz. He reached out to me. He saw that I was into acting. You know,
He's from here, right?
He's from Rhode Island. Yeah, Tony Biz. Tony Biz. I believe it's Tony Biz Production.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah, awesome guy. He looked out for me and called me. He was like, listen, I'm working on.
This is after you graduated from
This is after I graduated. Yeah. I had just come back from doing Fast and Furious 7. I was an extra in that movie.
We're gonna get into that,
which was dope. Yeah. He called me. He was like, "Listen, I know you. I hear you're into acting. I would love for you to play, Wolverine. What do you think about that? You have the beard. You have the hair." I was like, "Shit, let's do it." What
Can we be honest here? I'm just be honest.
push-ups.
You don't really have the Wolverine body.
I don't.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
You
say
don't even
it.
have abs.
You know this guy. He's a body checker.
Yes.
I noticed because Navi was liking the random pictures with my gut out. I was like, I wonder what the show's gonna bring
You
out.
call him a man scanner.
Man scanner. I scan the abs.
Well, you could have just looked at him and not liked him. Now I know you.
Yeah. So now it's weird, but that's the point.
So
At least he's honest.
Oh, skinny.
So go back to
Disclaimer.
disclaimer. So going back to I wanted to ask you about the schooling. Like, what was it like? When you actually went?
Oh, it was hands on.
Was it everything was more than you expected?
It was way more than I found myself sitting in a class like, wow, we're really hands on.
So it actually was beneficial?
Yes, it was.
Was the
very
students
good.
a mixed crowd, or was it mostly
Mixed.
white people?
Oh my God, everything.
Age and
the teachers were
nationality?
the teachers, the students. We had.
So you got your money worth?
I've got my money's worth, yeah. Especially with this film that I just did now. Now I'll explain.
Oh,
that later on.
wait.
I'll explain that later on.
So
finally, I can say my $30,000 went to something good.
That you're still paying off.
That I'm still paying off. I'm halfway. So.
word. Yep. This guy ought to be in business.
But it was
So what would be like the number one do and don't as an actor?
Yeah, someone coming into the game and what?
No, not business wise, just as straight acting. The skill of acting. What's the number one do and what's the number one don't?
Like you're talking like on a movie set, like
skills, like a skill as in acting. Like if you was playing a part and what you definitely don't do and what is something that you.
Something I learned working on this film, and I'm taking this into high consideration, is don't act like you know it all.
Mm-hmm.
Always listen. You're learning. You're always learning with acting. Don't be that guy like I got it. I know because that was me with this film, and it was a mistake. It wasn't something that I'm like, all right, he's done. No. But I went in with the intention. I'm an actor. I got trained for this.
Shit.
You don't have to tell me what to do. You're on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got this.
Exactly. So that's something that I learned, and I pretty much that's the don't do. Don't be that guy that you know it all. Be the guy. The do is
that go both ways. You know what I'm saying? That go both ways. Do and the don't.
Yeah.
Just don't be that guy and do listen. You know what I'm saying?
Always listen. Always keep your ears open. I don't care if it's the guy scrubbing the toilet on the set. That guy knows what he's saying.
He knows something, and that's what's important. Is a lot of people think that they know it all without paying attention to the details. So here I am with wifey, and I'm like, when I go to Providence Place, and I'm like, I used to work in this movie theater, and there were some people that we used to work with that still work there.
Okay.
And we used to work here and everything like that. And I said, we're gonna come here and we're gonna watch the Fast and the Furious because my boy is in it, even if it's only for a second. And when the Fast and Furious was this? Fast and Furious? 7. So I'm watching Fast and the Furious 7, and they're doing a scene in Dubai. And the scene in Dubai, we already cleared up where Dubai was. Yeah. It wasn't really in Dubai, it was in Atlanta actually. It was in Atlanta because I remember him posting when we went to Atlanta. So it was posted in Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, smart guy because people still ask me to this day. So who in Dubai?
No, it was in Atlanta, and it was supposed to be the top of this building, right? It was supposed to be the top of this tall ass building, and they drove like this car through something, and they drove into a scene, and there's a scene where my boy right here is like this. The homeboy, what's his name that passed away?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker and him are driving the car. And my boy's like this. Look, he scatters like this. I think that was the scatter he did. He did the Dominican scatter. Yep. He did the scatter.
Like literally dead on spot in front of the car.
And the car, like the scene was like right there. And I was like, it doesn't matter if he's a side character. Like look at my boy. Look at here. So because of time, and we have to fast forward. briefly talk about
It's
how
crazy.
you got into, how you even briefly talk about how you even got into being the Fast and the Furious 7, and then talk about your experience on set.
So I literally just gotten fired from working at a warehouse where I was a supervisor.
Fuck them whole ass niggas.
Yeah, he
They
hated me.
regretted it afterwards.
The manager, the boss hated me. This is the scene here. I just pulled it up on YouTube. You'll see me in the center of the screen when they crash through the door.
Yeah, I remember that.
They hated me, so they fired me. Boom. 2 weeks later, a friend of mine posted on shared on Instagram that they were looking for extras on Fast 7. So I went and sent my email in, you know, with everything, my headshot, my information, and they called me. Sure enough, 3 weeks later, and I remember I was at a Drake concert. They're like, "We want you to be on Fast 7 as an extra."
They called you at the Drake concert?
They called me. I was at a Drake concert with the next girlfriend, and they're like, "I'm like, I gotta get out of here." They're like, "Can you be here tomorrow?" They were like, "Can you be here tomorrow at 9 a.m.?" I was like, "Yeah."
In Atlanta? In Atlanta?
Yeah, because I'm like,
where was you at?
Atlanta, number why Atlanta? I was in Boston.
Oh, so you had to go right out
Is
there.
that a Drake concert?
So last minute,
Yeah.
$500 ticket, like out of here. Like I was there. It was a great experience. Really quick. I remember being on set. I can go all day with this, but I remember being on
Paul
set.
Walker's dead, so
Paul Walker walks in. Everybody's like, you know, there's 300 people on set. It's a ballroom scene. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh shit, Paul Walker's there. Like, you know, he comes in, he's on his phone. Normal guy. He's no one. You know?
I'm like, hey, it's Paulie. What you doing over here? You ready to go shoot the scene, Paul? Let's go.
There's a picture. Of,
Hey, I'm from Ryland. Forget about it.
yeah,
Forget
there's a
about
girl.
it.
There's
You know, I know a guy now.
I remember there was a girl. She went and you know did the thing. It's Paul Walker.
Oh, she
whatever.
prepped the
Oh yeah. Hey, what time is it? The whole night. It was a fail. Anyways, it was great, man. I gotta say, the only cocky guy on that set as an actor was Tyrese, and I'm sure you guys aren't gonna be surprised.
Tyrese a whole ass nigga.
Oof. When he spoke to women, like
He probably thinks Migos is better too.
You talking to Batman voice too? Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah. He came up to me a couple times. You know, gave me the fist.
So did you? So did you
What
get
you
to?
looking at?
Did you get to? So rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Rest
Did
in
you get
peace,
to interact with Paul Walker?
I did. Short story. There was
I
a
remember
girl.
this.
Yeah, there was a girl that was very in love with that guy. Huge fan. She didn't want to be a groupie. Beautiful woman. She's probably like from Indonesia or something. And she was talking to me and another guy. Every day on set, we'd meet different people. And the guy was like, Josh, you take one arm, I'll take the other, and we'll bring him straight to Paul Walker. He was like from here to where he's at, on his phone, just like him right now. And
So that was the move, take
I was
the
like,
Paul
deal,
Walker?
let's go.
That
Yeah.
was
So
the-
I grabbed one arm. I was hoping she didn't swing at me. He grabbed the other arm, and we walked over. She was kind of like, oh, like okay with it because it wasn't her.
Say, Paulie, I got some sacrificial lambs over
Literally,
here
I
for
said,
you.
hey Paul, this
We're gonna take it back to the room and we're gonna cut. We'll
I
toss
said,
them
hey
up.
Paul, there's a girl.
Tupac
This
style.
girl's a really big fan of you, and he put his phone in his, tucked it in.
He
looked
tucked
at her.
his phone?
Yeah, he grabbed her. And I remember he kissed her on the forehead and hugged her.
Oh, pimp.
Looked at her and said, "Thank you for being a fan. I love you." And I'm telling you, everybody in the room was like, if they weren't jealous, they were happy because half of the girls were like,
That bitch didn't even brush her hair with a real brush.
"Oh yeah, believe it or not."
That's
So
not
did you see Vin Diesel at all?
Vin Diesel was right after Paul Walker walked on set. He was the second one on set.
I can't stand Vin Diesel.
He's,
man.
just, he's like an inch shorter than me. He wears like some thick shoes to
Yeah.
make himself look a
He sound like Rocky Balboa.
Oh.
Hey,
Hold on. Exclusive on a Chop Shop. Vin Diesel wears thick
Prince
shoes.
used to wear 5 inches.
Oh,
That's a whole different level.
Yo, it's the bottom
He
of
wears
his
ass chaps.
The bottom of his
We're talking
boots.
about different shit right
The
now.
bottom of his boots with this
So-
stick.
Who?
Vin Diesel's boots with this stick.
Hey, listen, don't let me show my shoe.
Yo, is he really Diesel?
Worry about what
Yeah,
he-
he's Diesel. His voice is fucking like massive.
No, I can't stand Vin Diesel, man. That dude
He's
like
cool.
the,
You know he did the voice of
I don't think it's like Vin Diesel killed the action hero. Vin Diesel should not be an action hero.
I don't know. He's following like this. All right, we'll get into that.
No, we're not getting that. I'm upset, alright?
What the fuck?
He's like, yeah,
Disclaimer.
I'm gonna go over here, jump in this building and grab those kids and them women. And
We're just gonna jump from there.
I like Mercy.
So, what was life like
It's about
on the
Vin Diesel
set?
impression.
On the set, it was awesome. I was sitting in a hotel
More like
room. Being
Rocky,
on the
right?
set was
Like,
great.
just twice alone.
I felt this was like my first
When
time
you're-
ever being on a set.
When
I'm
you're
like,
a side actor
wow,
on a
here.
set, right, and you're not the main actor, do you go for like 24 hours, or are you locked in for like a week, or how does that work?
Oh, I was locked in for 7 days straight.
Even though you didn't have a major role, you
I didn't
still-
have a major role. I was just
So
an
why
extra.
7 days?
Because the
Believe it
scene
or
has to
not,
be consistent.
Extras are important because that's
Yeah.
what tells the real life story behind the shit that's happening.
The atmosphere
Yeah,
that's
the
going on.
atmosphere.
You can't have
Because
people dancing.
like, so say for instance, like he's a background person, and that scene doesn't get finished that day entirely. He has to be
Might
there the next day with the
yeah.
same clothes on,
Same
same
clothes,
spot,
same
because
spot.
it breaks the consistency of the scene. You
Yeah, I
know
know
what
what
I
you're
mean?
saying. So what's it like?
What if the main actor don't feel like coming out for like the next 5 hours? Because you waiting for them niggas.
Yeah,
It's
that's
happened.
some shit.
It's happened.
Exactly. Them niggas like, I ain't ready to go out yet.
Hey man, the last movie I did,
So when
there
you-
was
when
ratings.
you say-
You're playing 2K, you're playing Madden and shit. I ain't ready to that game.
So when you stay on scene like that in Atlanta, do they like give you like a dressing room?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm
They
an extra.
pay for the hotel and
I'm
everything.
in nothing.
Oh.
I went out there with my own money and I lost every single dollar. I lost more money, but it was for the experience.
Experience.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You got connections from it.
That's like what we do.
So what was the
We do the
greatest thing
same
you did
thing.
that happened?
We do the same thing. We go out the venues. We go out to people's birthday parties. We go out to shows in Philly, New York.
Even if you
But
lose
because
money.
we have to be.
Yeah.
No, we don't. They don't give us money to go there, but we have to go there, spend our own money
Correct, losing money.
to be there.
We've had to spend a lot of money to get in circles
Exactly.
with people, and we've been. I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but we've been able to. Me and I talked about this off camera. There's certain people that are bigger than us that we've been able to sit in a cipher with.
But
and
now,
say, yo,
but now those people know our face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Tyrese might know you are The Rock, or you know, one of those.
Tyrese don't like you, but he.
I made $700
I
within the
remember you.
7 days that I was there, and I lost more than $700. But it was all about
What was the
experience.
greatest part? So we're gonna move on to another movie.
That's
What was the greatest
Tyrese.
part?
I'm gonna split that in two. The two of the greatest parts were being on a set and actually getting that first experience ever and realizing
Know
this is
how
what
it
I
works.
want to do. I want to be an actor. I'm looking at these guys do their job. And the second one was meeting every person that I got to talk to on that set that I'm still connected with till this day.
Networking.
And it worked out because I'm moving to LA next month. You know what I'm saying? And
I didn't know that.
no, and so I'm going to meet up with some people that I know out there. I'm gonna go out there.
Good shit.
But I'm gonna meet
Let me
up
know
with some
where you're
people
going.
that I met on Fast 7 in Atlanta,
Yeah.
that just
Let me
moved
know.
there. So I'm gonna chop it
What's
up
on
when I
that
go for
camera? But
vacation.
let me know when you're going out there though.
Of course.
Because I connect you with some people.
Sometime next year I wanna go.
I'll connect you with some people out there. I know.
LA?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I know some people I know some people that are moving out there. So, anyways, so that was that. It's Fast and the Furious. That happens. All right, let's talk about the Hunger Games.
Let's do it. Hunger Games, they called me right away
The
after
Hunger Games was it?
Mockingjay Part 2, the last one.
Okay.
They
When
called
you
me.
say they call you,
The company, I forget the name
they
of the
just call you and
company.
say, "Hey, Josh."
They
we
said,
really like
Josh,
what
you
you're
did such a
doing."
great job as an extra in Fast 7. We'd love for
So
you to
that
be this-
Fast 7 got you
It
the.
opened the door.
Okay.
They said, we'd love for you to come out again.
And where'd
I
you
was
go?
like, okay, Atlanta, Georgia again.
Yeah.
Same
What was
building.
the
same
difference though?
scene.
This is a totally different movie.
There's
now.
a lot
It was really
of
cold.
filming
It was
now.
outside.
These are two major motion fucking pictures.
Yeah.
On the
Jennifer
set.
Lawrence was there. Like I got to meet her. Literally
Fucking
during
bananas,
filming, there was
right?
a part where she was coming towards us while there was some shooting going on.
Yeah.
Somebody in the cast the crew came on and said, we need you to, signal her off when it's time for her to turn around. And I was like, all right, I'll do that in front of another 300 people. And there were people that weren't happy who were around me. They were like, wait a minute, who are you? Why
were they happy? Because there were so many people extras for the
Because
Hunger Games?
I got to signal Jennifer Lawrence off when it was.
Why do you
her
think they
time.
chose you?
I don't know. I think I was just in the right
The
place at the
energy.
right time.
There's the energy.
It's a Dominican thing. Don't worry about it,
And
dude.
I believe in that. And then that same energy hit me again in this film that
You
we're
can tell
talking
he likes
about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the
That
energy.
same world energy. I can talk about
Yeah.
that all day. It happened to get to me on this film that we just recently watched.
So
You ever see somebody like you be just standing over in the corner, somebody's like,
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what it is with me? I'm that guy that when I leave this interview, I'm looking on the ground to see if I find $10.
mhm.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Like I'm always like, who's that person walking down the street? I see people that just go about their business.
Yeah,
I gotta see
not
who's
aware
walking
about
around me. I
what's
gotta
going
go.
on.
Is that
Yeah,
Ferrari?
because,
That's
because
of
you
course.
analyze. The thing is that you analyze your environment, but that's because what the problem is that a lot of people will never make any progress because people don't practice mindfulness.
Right.
They don't practice being present in the moment.
Mhm.
And if you're always in your head thinking about what I did I used to be great, or what I'm gonna do tomorrow, you don't mind the jewels of today. And being present in the moment is actually a great strength. And it's hard to do in a society where our attention span is so fast.
Oh,
Because even
and
somebody.
I have bad attention span, especially when it comes to like school and stuff like that. Oh my
What was you gonna say?
I mean, sometimes we just gravitate to what we're interested in. You know what I'm saying? Just because you wasn't like, you wasn't like aware of paying attention to a lot in school because you wasn't interested in that.
That's
shit.
yeah.
Correct.
No, but he's right
You know
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
Correct.
No, he's raised
So when
me
I went to
right
the
about
film academy and I saw everything was hands on, there was even times they said, "Here's a camera," and it was this big old camera, official camera, and I'm like, "Shit, we're really here."
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm full
Yeah,
blown
yeah,
in
you
this.
ready to
Like,
go.
after school, I was home rehearsing lines for little short plays that we were doing.
How do you feel about improv?
I love improv.
Oh,
I'm scared of it
Oh,
because I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah.
I'm always confident.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it because I think I'm always gonna say or do the wrong
Well, we'll
thing.
deal with that when we get to
Or
New
I'm going
Orleans. We'll get to
Saying the wrong thing is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So here you are. So now we've covered the Wolverine short.
Fast 7.
We've covered the Fast and the Furious 7.
Hunger
We've covered
Games.
the Hunger Games.
Believe it or
second.
not, there's a couple films that you don't know about that I did too, but we don't have to get into
No,
that.
we'll get to
Nah,
that.
go for it. Say it.
But go ahead if you want to go.
Well, like we never brag about shit that we are going to do, but if you've done it,
Yeah, you've already done
and
it.
it's you.
No, you're just
Talk about
updating.
that shit.
Yeah, so
You should put it out there.
thanks to a good friend of mine, Super Vega, you guys probably know him.
We know
Super
Super
Vega,
Vega.
yeah.
Super Vega called me. This was about 2 years ago. And
He was in that video.
The video. With,
The bartender video.
Yeah, I was in that video too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember
He
that.
was
yeah.
the Dominican Wolverine.
Shout out to La
Yeah.
Vega.
Yeah.
He called me and he had a connection in Boston Casting, which is who I worked with in this film as well, to be in Wonderland with Mark
Wonderland,
Wahlberg.
yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Boston Casting, I love them.
Shameless plug.
Shout out to them, great company. So he connected me with somebody that he knew and they needed extras for Jack Black film that we were filming in Cranston 2 years ago. The Poker King.
The Poker King.
It came out. I
I didn't know he was
on
in
Netflix.
that.
Yeah. So I was in a quick scene. I was an extra with like maybe 10 other people. It was cool.
But that's the steps, right?
Oh, that's the stuff, man. Everybody
I mean,
says
That's
that.
the Stallone started out as a side
A
guy.
lot of people, even Jennifer Lawrence, being in Hunger Games, people kept talking about it, behind the scenes, like, hey, she used to be an extra, and I'm like, what?
Even Terry Crews, we was talking about a movie.
I heard
we
The
talking about
Rock
Terry
was
Crews.
too. I heard even The Rock.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Sylvester
It said Terry
Stallone.
Crews was
Sylvester
I
Stallone used to be
remember
Sylvester Stallone used to be the guy that took your ticket at the movie theater.
Hey,
what
guys,
movie you go to see? You go to theater
I
for
used to be
seats.
extra too.
So before
My Ben Diesel and my Sylvester Stallone impersonation the same.
Yeah.
it does, I noticed that.
Yeah.
So before we go into the wrap up, before we go into the wrap up of talking about Wonderland, which is a movie that you recently did, and now it's your first time doing a speaking part.
Correct. Thank God.
And Mark Wahlberg. Before we go into that, real quick, because you said you want to know, it was there. You said you didn't tell me what it was because I don't remember. But you and I, like I said earlier in the podcast, you and I worked at a movie theater many years ago. I was a bartender. You worked at a concession stand. I used to host parties. You said that there was a story
Thank you
about
for running that back.
us.
About us?
You said there was a story. You tell everybody.
It's a funny story, man. Every time I talk about the movie theater, I gotta say,
I don't even know
Oh, I
what the
think
story
he's
is.
talking about this time. The time you got caught jerking off in the theater 15. Right?
no, that was another one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another one.
No, this one was.
That's the Peter Herman movie.
This one was very funny.
I don't even know this story because I don't know what he's gonna say.
I was very young. I was probably like 19 at this time because I was there 4 years. Me and you were the only ones at the concession stand at the time. I think you were covering someone's ship.
Yeah. I worked at the bar. And I
Correct. And this is when we got that fresh pizza oven. Remember that little personal pizzas out of nowhere?
Oh yeah, it was Mass Slow.
They came out
I
of
worked
nowhere.
at the bar and somebody was out, so he worked at the
Yeah,
concession.
I put that movie theater together before. I worked there like a month before the shit actually
You know,
opened.
black people, they built
Then
everything.
you got fired because he
Yeah,
black.
black people built everything.
Yeah, we did.
So
we did.
I remember
White House.
there was two beautiful girls that came up to the concession. And they wanted to purchase some stuff, and they saw, oh shit, there's pizza now. We want a pizza. So me and you, Nabi and Josh, the duo, we started flirting with these girls, and I remember we went to the back to check on that pizza, and that pizza that we had put on the oven was upside down on a table.
Because it goes like
Yeah,
this when it
and
falls off, right?
I'm telling you, man, I'll never forget this story. We picked it up, we put new pepperonis on it, put it on the machine again because it had to go through twice. We went out and we started talking to the girls like nothing happened. Hey, your pizza will be right out,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I always think about that story. Every time I go step foot in that theater, because I still go there, I think of Navi.
So you guys gave somebody
Many good stories in that
So
place.
basically,
And
you
really
didn't
quick.
take serve safe courses.
And really quick, he is the official party starter. I'm telling you. I remember a party at Taisha's house in Hartford, the projects. Nobody was dancing. Everybody was on the wall. Everybody was being cool. He came, the sweater. He already knew. He brought out a sweater and started dancing with the sweater, like if it was a female. And I'm telling you right now, the party got started.
All the guys and
The
girls
party got
started
started.
grabbing each other. I was like looking around, nobody was dancing. I took a sweater. I put the sweater like this. I started dancing with the sweater. All of a sudden, all the guys and girls
He
started
probably
dancing.
sniffed so much cocaine that day.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Probably a lot.
Plenty.
Another thing. Oh yeah.
So
He just Consuelos.
I thought it was. I went. You know what? He's known me for 20 years. He's known me for 20 years, and I was wondering how many times he ever missed it. I went all the way popping.
Yeah, we was at the after hours and shit.
Good times.
It was another Spanish lady there, and she was dancing, and so they started dancing. There were 2 people dancing. I mean, the shit. So the place is smaller, like just from to this wall to that wall.
Yeah, it was not
Like,
small.
it's really
After
small.
hours, like
all of a sudden, they start looking at each other's eyes. He's taking his shirt
I
off.
took my sweater off. I
He's
put my sweater on and roped over.
He's down to the tank top. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, said, boom,
Okay. He said, "Not be my all the way poppy."
Yeah, he went all the way poppy that day. You know, sometimes he go all the way white guy. Like, hey guys, we
So let's we gotta get ready to wrap up soon.
Caesar salad tonight.
We gotta get ready to wrap up soon. So what we're gonna go into. So now you've recently your last introduction into the movie Academy was a speaking part as a Dominican gang member. I don't know how much you can talk about, so I won't talk about too much. Because it's not out yet. A Dominican gang member in a movie called Wonderland, where you had a speaking part with Mark Wahlberg, and the movie is based loosely.
It's not out yet.
No, not yet.
Comes out and we
just wrapped up.
We just wrapped up last Wednesday.
Spencer for Hire, which is a very popular
which I never heard of.
white people show. Yeah. Was way before your time.
It was filmed in Boston.
Spencer for Hire was in the 80s, right?
It was in the 80s. Yes, he died of cancer.
Who, Spencer?
And he used to live in Andover. Yeah.
So Spencer for Hire he was
explaining it, bro.
He was like private eye.
It was a detective. It was a detective show. It was very popular, and also it was one of the first filmed in Boston.
He was a private investigator.
Yeah, but it was all filmed in Boston, so it was like the biggest thing at that point.
So he would investigate the crimes that the cops wouldn't normally, or whatever. So let's talk about that.
He's a wannabe.
So it's based on Spencer for Hire, from what I've heard. These are things that I'm hearing on the set that I don't know if I can talk about. So it's based on Spencer for Hire.
Let me tell you something.
So
nobody watches this show, but 3 people in Europe. Most of the people that watch our show are in Europe, anyways.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's on that show. He's a cop that recently just got out of prison, and I guess he used to do business with us, you know, the gangs, the Trinitarios, and pretty much now we just want to fucking kill him. He just got out, we want to kill him. So the entire film, we're after him.
So how do you go from the guy that's moving out of the car that Vin Diesel is driving to the guy with a speaking?
Great question. I have that, and I have a good cousin who was nice enough to tag me on Facebook. Well, shout out to everyone who always tags me on posts. There's so much love, it's not even funny. Yeah, Rhode Island is small and there's a lot of hate here, but there's always the couple of people that always tag me, hey Josh, they need an extra for this film, because they believe me.
And those are people that's really connecting to people.
Correct.
Because the haters don't got no connection.
No.
Yeah, haters,
the niggas that really
which
care.
Which is why they hate.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's ever been hated on.
Fuck
Who?
What the hell is that?
Nobody's ever hated on by somebody bigger than them. Nobody's ever been hated on by anybody.
Not true.
Well, it depends on.
Bill Cosby hated on mad motherfuckers.
Wow.
This nigga hated on Booty Call.
He's a house.
The movie Booty Call. That nigga said Booty Call was a disgusting movie.
Listen. Do not let him distract you with his African American.
These are facts, though. These are facts. So, he's a thespian, so he might want to know these things.
I have a cousin who, a friend of mine who tagged me on Facebook. They were looking for extras for Mark Wahlberg. I haven't done anything in 2 years since the Jack Black film. I was like, you know what?
I love Jack Black, by the way.
I love him too. Funny guy, very nice guy. Quick story about him in the restroom later.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you're not supposed to talk to him.
You got to tell that story because people.
Funny.
You got to tell that story because people gonna let their mind run with the Jack Black story.
It wasn't with me personally, but one of the extras went into the restroom. There was only 10 extras, and he came back. He said, "Yo, Jack Black was in the bathroom." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm sure you guys are thinking the same. Like, what do you say then? He said they were taking pisses in the urinals, and Jack Black took over and was like, "Hola, hablas español." I was like, "That's Jack Black."
Yeah, I love Jack Black.
That's something that blacks and Latinos can enjoy.
Hablas español. So
anyway, I'm tenacious defense.
Alright,
so I haven't done anything in 2 years. I finally got tagged in this, and I'm like, it's a Mark Wahlberg film. I know they want extras. I'm sick of being an extra. I want a role, you know. I'll go. You know, I call mom up. I'm like, Mom, they need extras. She's like, oh my God, that's my husband, and he doesn't know. Which I have to share that story.
What you have to give? Like,
he told Mark Wahlberg.
I got one-on-one.
He told Mark Wahlberg.
I thought somebody had to give one of the old ladies' head.
He told Mark Wahlberg what his mom
said.
said.
Secretaries.
I'll get into
that. I know that. Yeah, he told
I
Mark
didn't say it.
It's all right. So I went out. It was a beautiful Sunday. It was nice and sunny, and all of a sudden it started drizzling, and then it got sunny again, and we were in a line. There was like 200 people there. My mom was next to me. I think she was the only mother in the fucking crowd because everybody was grown men. They needed construction workers, mafia type. They needed gangmen, everything, you name it, right? So I'm standing in the line. I'm filling out the casting call info. It's a quick page, you know, and The lady walks by, one of the casting directors. She's like, "If you're a Dominican, write it down." And I'm like, I didn't hear that shit. Me and my mom was like, "Wait a minute, Navi." Me and my mom was like, "Goya? So I said, "Mom, what you saying?"
Yo soy dominicano.
She said, "If any Dominicans, write it down." So I was like, "Hey, I said, what would you say?" She's like, "If you're a Dominican, write it down." I said, I wrote it down. Right at the top.
You know what I did? I was like this.
No, you didn't.
I am Dominican. I look my head.
Let me tell you something.
He took one of his hands.
I show you my outfit that day. You go, yeah. I was wearing the tightest jeans on the.
You had the funny shoes on?
No socks and shoes. No socks.
Nah, I had socks.
Josh, Josh, some of these over here.
Look
at y'all here.
Oh, looking like a little male.
Say, Papa, ¿dónde está el flood? Oh, no, I say flood.
He was like, I'm gonna get this for
¿Dónde está el flood?
that was it.
Oh, I say flood.
So quickly,
I said, ¿dónde está el flood? I don't know how to say flood in Spanish. Flood, yeah. That's not Spanish word. That was flood. What's Spanish word for flood?
I'm having a brain fart right now.
I'm gonna have to.
Two Dominican.
No, I would be flood though. If that's what
flood.
But some words don't transfer over.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah. Better word then.
So I get in there, I hand my paper, and she's like, "Oh, you're Dominican." I was like, "Yeah." So it was quick. Hand in the paper, let them know yes, I'm Dominican, in and out. 2 weeks later, they called me. They were like, "We need you for a show named Smoke," which I never heard of. We have an audition for you for a show named Smoke. I'm like, I'm there. This is my first audition ever. I've always just been an extra. I'm there. You know, it was a quick 3 lines. So I get over there 2 weeks later, fast forward. I don't get the part because I walked in and they said the audition was canceled for some reason. They're going to reschedule it. 3 weeks later, they called me again. "Hey, we would love for you to come and audition for the Mark Wahlberg from Wonderland." Okay, when do you need me? Tomorrow? I was there the next day.
You put on your brightest Dominican shirt, and pointiest shoes.
Listen,
that's different one.
Listen, the scripts that they sent me 2 scripts out of 3 that day. They sent me 2. I auditioned a total of 4 times. I auditioned for 2, and the first day I went and auditioned for the first 2 roles. They said that I was swinging a machete in the role, and in another one I had a red mask. So me being me, I went down to Party City that next morning before
got both of the props.
And I got both of the props. Which they say is kind of real rookie-ish. They say don't do that. They weren't mad. They loved it. But I heard this is like real weird. Like you shouldn't do that. Whatever.
Afterwards?
Correct. Someone told me. Someone was just like, "Oh, that's kind of weird."
Yeah, but you got.
They were happy.
But who got
that's probably their opinion.
Yeah.
It depends. A lot of things that work depend on who you are.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
He's right though. Because certain things only work for certain people.
Exactly.
Like you shouldn't have brought a machete.
But certain people could make certain people would bring props and look corny, but another person could bring them.
I went in
personality. They could be funny.
Yeah. I went in and I killed it. They were like, wow.
It's all about the tone. It's all about the tone you set from the beginning.
Right.
So you killed it with the props.
So I killed it with the props. I did the other audition. And they said, "We'll call you. We'll let you know." There was like maybe 5 other guys in the hallway. I was like, "Oh, this is competition." You know what I'm saying? So 2 weeks later, they called me again. "Can you audition again?" Okay, sure, no problem. I go in, I audition again. They give me a 3rd new script, and then they tell me to rehearse one of the first scripts that they gave me. So boom. Long story short, I did not get one of these scripts. So they called me saying, "Josh, we'd love for you to be in the film," but they never officially said, "Josh, you're in. This is your script, and this is what we need you to study." It was just a free ball. Just come in, and we'll see how it goes. I didn't know that. This is how I went in. Long story short, I get on. They called me and told me we were going to be in one of the scenes, which is the scene I'm in with Mark Wahlberg. All of a sudden, when November came in, they said, "We need you to come in and rehearse for the scene you're in." And I'm like, "Rehearse? What are we doing?" Well, they were like, there's 6 of you guys swinging machetes at Mark Wahlberg. We need to train you guys on how everything's going to go. Okay,
Dominican Papa.
Yeah, fight choreography. So I was like, okay.
I like the Sugar King.
Literally for a whole month and a week, we rehearsed, and I got clips of that.
He said we had to rehearse swinging the machete.
We had to rehearse swinging machetes, because it was a big taco shop scene where Mark Wahlberg's in there. We're not going to
even touch it. Swinging the machete. So you had to practice so you wouldn't hit him.
Yeah.
That and just to get what we're gonna do.
So who did they have train you?
So we had some very professional guys come out from LA and Atlanta.
Some Haitians. No,
Asian guy. Very nice guy named Chopp. Very nice guy.
His name wasn't Chopp though.
Yeah, they called him Chopp.
No, his name was.
Yeah, they called him Chopp.
That's why he gave me the.
You know Chopp? You know Chopp?
No,
I was gonna say.
No, what I'm saying is. It makes sense. It makes sense. Niggas fucking chop. He gave me to show you how to chop with a machete.
His dad was a
famous chop.
Our show's gonna get shut down. Was his last Sui?
No. So,
oh man.
Long story short, his dad is a famous choreographer who passed away, rest in peace, many years back. He used to train a lot of stunt guys back in the day.
Did you feel any type of way having to be trained to be? So what I'm saying is not only being trained, but like a lot of people.
Dominicans are pretty proficient with.
That's what I said.
You know,
a lot of people that are ethnic have issues with being typecasted.
No.
Like black person being a crackhead.
I didn't because this is what I wanted. This is the career I wanted. And here was my chance. It wasn't like, we need Dominicans. You guys are the Dominicans that wield machetes. Guitar wheels are known for machetes.
But just like,
you know,
with your look, you can play a black dude. You can play Spanish.
I've had women on Fast 7 to ask me, hey, what are you? Are you Samoan?
Yeah.
From Hawaii? I'm
exactly.
Like, what?
You have to look where you can play various different ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? So
I got the part and I went in, we rehearsed and it was just to make sure, we weren't going to fucking take someone's head off.
Take you home.
And so on the day, that's what they say on set a lot, on the day, we're actually fucking doing what we're supposed to do. We're not like, hey, how do you want us to swing? Oh, you want us to come from down here? No, we already trained. We already know.
So what was so get this?
That's big production.
Because we have a timeline.
Okay.
What was Mark Wahlberg like?
Great, man. I was a little like, is he gonna be an ass like Tyrese was? Not at all. I remember we
brought up that Tyrese more than once.
So you like?
Yeah, because he was a douche.
It's like so you like Mark Wahlberg more you like me?
Yeah,
I can say
that was pretty good.
We kind of like John Legend.
Oh shit! It went from I was only supposed to be in one scene. It turned into 5. Okay, just so you know, I'm in 5 scenes now. Thank God. So, Mark Wahlberg, he was great. Very nice guy. He came on the set literally like a regular human being. Shook all the actors' hands.
You can tell Mark Wahlberg.
Didn't you tell? So your point. Didn't you tell? So your mom.
He's from Brockton. He's from Brockton.
I don't know.
No, Brookline.
I think Brookline.
His brother has a mansion in Brookline. His brother called the cops on me and Riz.
That don't mean that is where he's from.
He's from there, yeah, because he was talking about on the set.
He's from the same place that
he's from Southie. They're originally from Southie.
He's originally from
Southie. He was talking about it on the set.
So Mark Wahlberg comes out. Does all this
shakes everyone's hand
there was something you had posted on social media about what your mom had said.
Correct. So my mother told me the first day I went to the casting call and she said, make sure when you get a one-on-one with him, you tell him he's my husband and he doesn't know. So what happens?
Stepdad.
What happens?
That's all that was stepdad.
Hey, I didn't even have to say that. He said that to me. So that's the story.
That's
there it is.
Energy.
What? I'm telling you, this was God sent. We're
on the set.
Bring it up.
We're doing my scene. They yell cut. It was a quick moment to reset thing. I'm walking towards the restroom. Who's in front of me? Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, he can't be possibly going to the fucking restroom while I'm going. Yeah. He's going to the fucking restroom. There's 2 restrooms.
Wahlberg takes the piss too.
Me, him, and his friend Ross.
He has to take poops too, you know.
Huh?
He has to take poops too, you know, Mark.
Oh yeah, he's human.
But
so he has a friend named Ross who was a longtime friend of his who was near us as well, and he was there. And so we're in the restroom, and I'm like, fuck, what do I say to Mark Wahlberg? I'm like, I say it just like this. I put my hands out. I was like, I'm not gonna tell you what my mom told me to tell you. The fuck? When you hear that, what are you gonna say?
You said that.
I said, I'm not gonna tell you what my mom.
Clever.
Yeah, he was like,
that was clever.
He was like, well, what did she say? I was like, well, that you're her husband and you don't know it. He's like, well, you can be my mijo. Just like that. It was a quick, funny 2-minute moment.
That shows
he
2
went into
things.
the restroom. I went into the
Mark
restroom.
Wahlberg is cool and he speaks set Spanish.
Oh my God, I got a video to prove. I'll show you right after. So. Boom, the next
day.
Dudes
are actors, man.
That scene, that taco shop scene was 3 days in total, alright? Long hours, 3 days. So boom, the next day we're picking back up, we're doing our thing. One of the guys gets cut on his face. Very good friend of mine, Henry.
He's
an actor. While he's swinging his machete after I get hit by Mark Wahlberg, some fun stuff happens to him, I'm not going to say. He gets cut.
Are you under any contracted with certain things you can't say?
Well, I just don't know. My first film.
Tell us
a lot of things that.
Only 3 people watching.
Yeah, I'm the one that's gonna get cut out the movie.
Don't.
He wasn't
Come on,
it was good interview with the guy that was in the movie.
you want to see my boy?
He'll bring you back, and it's like we had him on the show,
and then I don't get my reel.
Yeah, you know, he's out of the.
Yo, you want to see my?
I knew an actor.
What's that shit called? The Actors Guild. He's out of the guild.
Yo, you want to see my boy?
This is what he does. He's an habitual back patter, right? He passes on stuff in the back, right? So this is what he does. He'll be like, so why did you kick out? Was it because of this show?
So like, I want you to get into the later scenes.
So the next day comes, the kid gets cut in the face while doing the scene. We're like pretty much almost done with the day.
Where was it filmed in Massachusetts?
It was all over Mass. Randolph, Lawrence. Sorry, not Lawrence. Randolph, Weymouth, South Boston.
Mark Wahlberg is the executive producer of the movie also?
Yes.
Peter
Parker's the director. Great guy.
Yeah.
And so we're on the set, and the kid got cut, and he's like, "Oh, you all right?" And the kid's like, "Yeah, it's bleeding, but I'm good. It's on my cheek." And he looks over to me. He's like, "I'm talking to you." And he looks over to me. He's like, "Oh, my mijo's good."
He remembers.
Mad at me. He brought it up.
That's funny.
24 hours later, he brought it up, and I was like, "What?"
That's funny shit.
So I'm keeping it cool. I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, my mom wouldn't be happy." He's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't want to, do that to my wife." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And he walks off into like this little room where he was chilling, like, dude, just chill. So boom, day 3 comes. All right, we're all there. We finished the day. One of the guys comes and he's like, "Can I get a picture with you?" Shout out to Brandon, great guy. He's an actual stunt guy. And they take their picture. I'll show you here. They take their picture, and this was actually day 2, I think. Or the day 3, but in the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
So that's us there. Some of the machetes, as you see all the stuff that
the
you
machete
on the screen.
Yeah.
That's Peter Berg, the director. So the kid takes.
Let me see that real quick.
Yeah. The kid takes this picture, and we all the other Trinitarios that are there, like, shit, this is our moment. Be quick, like, this is not supposed to be out here, like.
Nobody watches our show anyway.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why later.
People that be watching this show, though.
YouTube was a big scheme.
So
They're gonna cut us for that child.
he's taking his picture. We all take our pictures. We're all like, shit, let's get a picture. I got mine right here, which is, I'll show you right now. Where is it? Right here. That's me and Mark there. So we get our picture.
It's Wahlberg kid.
Go back, go ahead.
He's taking pictures with someone else, and then I'll show you right after he's done. No.
I guess.
I'll tell you why after.
He doesn't listen.
So I'll tell you why after. So boom, he takes his picture.
Did you acting just now? That was a real grab.
No, that was real. That was a real grab.
That was real grab, dude.
Like I got called for that. Like, so yeah, we don't want that
That
happening.
grab was serious.
So boom, this was the 3rd day. I'm done taking my picture. He's taking a picture with someone else, but he keeps looking at me. I'm like, why? He's taking a picture with someone else. Why is he looking at me? So what do? I start recording. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. Your son too.
This guy got Mark Wahlberg and his stepdad.
And the part about him taking
You bullied Mark Wahlberg and me and stepdad.
Oh yeah.
And he didn't bother shaking the other guy's hand.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god! Like people, when I posted that picture, that video by mistake. It was by mistake.
Yeah.
Somebody, all the people were like, "Yo, he left that dude hanging." Like they weren't even concerned that it was me and Mark. They were like, "Yo, he got left hanging by Mark Wahlberg." Look.
That shows how much he was into it. Mark said, "Fuck that guy." Oh, this guy's a douche.
Real dope. He brought out the Wahlberg truck for everyone for free. That was the Wahlberg. Really good.
Yo, people forget that Mark Wahlberg came to the game rapping.
Yes.
He did. And he said he finds
Marky.
himself nauseating.
Another important guy. Shout out to Winston, the actor. He's the one from Black Panther, the leader of the ones that go. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, the big dude.
Winston,
Big
very
dude.
nice guy.
He's
He's in
huge.
the film as well.
Oh, is that the dude
dude that runs the nation that sides with him and they find him later?
Well,
I don't know.
At first they challenge him and
at
they
first,
find
and
him.
they went to him for help. He was
Yeah,
like,
they rejected the technology and
then he come through, but then he comes
So
through.
about him,
And they said no. They said no at first. They came
So
through.
he was on the set. He's an actor too in this movie.
in the New Wonderland.
In this movie, yeah. There's a lot of actors and rappers that we know that are in this movie. Cassie, while I was filming my scene, I'm talking about like doing everything. Cassie was there watching me.
Cassie?
Cassie.
Cassie?
P. Diddy's ex.
Cassie.
Cassie. She was like, no bullshit. She's in the film too.
She's super hot.
She still had half a haircut?
Nah, you're not the type.
Like,
She still had half a haircut?
that's not my type.
See, the minute the Puerto Ricans, we like size. We don't like the stick.
I like dick chicks, man.
So let me ask you
They all like
this.
big
So let me ask you this.
I'm more of a.
So let me ask you this. We talked about this,
Skinny model girl.
and before we wrap it up, let me ask you this. So your acting has taken you in different places.
Oh my God.
You've been to Atlanta.
Now his acting is taking to a lot of places too. You know, he acts like.
Can I say one last thing about this film?
Just don't
Going back to the whole script thing, because I remember I told you I didn't get one of those scripts.
Yeah.
I knew I was getting a speaking part,
Yeah.
but I didn't know when or what was happening. It was kind of all play by ear, you know. Literally, one of the guys, the guy that holds the boom, very nice guy. You see him, you think he's American. Came up to me like, oye, papi, ¿tú hablas español? I was like, "Yeah, what happened?" He was like, te van a poner un micrófono.
He's like Bolivian or something?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
He was like, they're gonna put a mic on you, and I'm like, for what? He's like, you sure you know how to speak Spanish? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, just hold on, give him about half hour. I was like, yo, this is about filming this.
So you went from side character to...
So he knew,
I knew it was gonna happen, I just didn't know.
Yeah, so when you stepped into the scene, you didn't know he was gonna have a speaking
Bro,
part.
when it comes to a movie, man, and working with Peter Berg, he can be like, hey, I want this clip right here. Make sure you guys film it. Show me how it's gonna look. And on the day, I'm gonna have that clip right there. He'll come on the set and be like, this fucking clip is retarded. Put it right here. Sorry.
And just switch it like that particular.
No, you can say whatever you
I
want.
don't like that clip. I want it right here. You know what? Action.
Yeah.
Move that clip for me. Oh, no, I don't want you to move that clip. Do this. Literally,
So it's
Peter
like-
Berg is like,
It's like a pirate journey.
Well, so it was like,
You know you're going somewhere,
he takes
but you don't know where you're
the
going.
script
Dude,
and switches it
that
around.
rehearsing for a month and a week was shit. Throw that away. Okay?
Yeah.
Because he came in and said, this is what I want.
What's the name of the guy that taught you how to use the sword?
So you guys rehearsed. You guys rehearsed the.
I hope he doesn't see this.
You guys rehearsed the script.
Sounds and chop.
You guys rehearsed the script from the scene from the scripted, and then the director comes in.
He comes in and straight switch it
it
off.
off.
It was similar. We had the backbone, but everything was
And
different.
the particular things
Oh
need
my
to be.
God.
Yeah.
It was things that challenged me.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to coming in and going. And he wanted me to go.
And that's how you practice. Yeah.
Like, it was like, it challenged me.
Yeah.
So what do you see?
That's pretty dope.
I thank him for that because it had me sweating. It had me.
Because you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for
You know
anything.
how? It never in my life. Sorry to not answer your question. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Never in my life did I ever think that I would be on a fucking counter like this. And Mark Wahlberg would be looking at me just like how I'm looking at you until they say action.
He looking at you like, nigga.
Yeah, he's looking at me like,
Yeah, no disrespect, but I'm over here. Shout out your moms.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. I love
He's like, you cut me, you never work in this business again. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, hey, he got cut, actually.
He got cut?
Well, then I got it.
No, it was me.
Oh,
It wasn't with a machete. It wasn't with a machete.
Don't say nada.
It wasn't with a machete.
I cut him with love.
It was like the baby's cut ever.
you cut him with a paper cut?
Nah, it was like a baby cut.
You hit him with a piece of paper?
It's just a baby.
I go to chop his head off, and I'm looking at like, dude, never in my life would I think I'll be working with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, you're doing
And
the
he's
stunt
looking at
scene.
me
You're
until
doing the
they say
stunt
action.
scene,
I'm like,
yeah.
yo, this is crazy. Every day, and we did that scene over and over.
It's
Every time it was like, wow.
It's called living the dream, man.
So now you've done that. Not
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, God. Okay, I'm sorry.
The show's over, bro.
What's that happening?
The show's over, bro. But 5 minutes past the time.
Hey,
The show's
hey,
over. Wrap it up.
Wrap
Don't you wrap it up? You want to
So your journeys,
Collar.
your journeys of doing different things and everything, like it's taking you to Atlanta, which is supposed to be Dubai,
All
and
over.
around the
The
world.
show's over.
Has it taken you to New Orleans?
Not yet. And I would love to because I hear New Orleans is filming. I hear New Orleans right now. Atlanta's new LA from what I hear when it comes to
That goddamn Tyler Perry.
Yeah, correct. I love Tyler Perry. Cut it off. And New Orleans is right behind.
Well, before you say this, I'm gonna tell you my
That's
problem.
what I hear. I don't
I'm gonna
know.
tell you my problem with Tyler Perry, right?
Hold on.
Hold up.
Black man speaks.
All right.
No, I'm speaking now.
You
guys speak too much.
Listen,
Wolverine,
one thing I do.
when Rogue speaks, you listen.
My sister is on the union for the painting and construction for the movies and down in New Orleans, and I can tell you that they moved out of New Orleans, went to Atlanta.
Ah, see.
So there's mostly TV, and most movies are being done in Atlanta. There's still some stuff done, but then the work isn't where it used to be.
So thank God for her saying that. I am
Thank
now
you
in the
very
union.
much.
Thank you know for this film. Thanks for this film. Yes, the
Part of the
SAG
guild.
actor. And I did get my union card. So and I was part of stunts. So
Now you got stunts behind you. You get picked for a lot more too.
Everything. Yeah.
So now
it's been
you've done that, and like I said, we'll have you come back on the future shows and like that. So here's what I'm saying. So normally the reason why I ask about New Orleans is that we normally when we have rappers come on our show. And MCs, we asked them if they ever been in New Orleans because there's a place called Bourbon Street, and the joke of it is that Bourbon Street is known for its bars. That's a double meaning for like rapping. So we can't ask you to rap as you don't rap. So you said like improv. So we would like to set up. So Showcast has a scenario, and I have a scenario. And before we end it, we would like to. So Beth here, quick backstory. Beth here, she came to us as an outsider, and now she's part of the family.
Awesome.
And the reason why she came to us as an outsider is that she used to do a show that would critique short films. So she came in here to observe what we do, and we absorbed her in and everything like that. She's an actress. So we have like two scenarios, and the way is, so we normally have MCs rap on the spot. We can't do that because you don't rap. So what we're gonna do is briefly, not 30 minutes, literally like a minute or two. We're gonna give a scenario, Showcast and I, and y'all gonna act it out, and you have to take those roles over, and then we'll cut it. Like we'll literally do it like from 2 minutes the most, and we'll give you guys a role or whatever.
That's cool.
You guys have to. Good. So show.
That's my freestyling of acting.
That's exactly it. So we're about to do this on Chop Shop. This is freestyle acting right here. Let's do this. Let me get Beth right here. So we want to get like let's move you like that. Beth, get a little closer right here.
Nabi, you slip them in the middle. That way they're right in the perfect view of the camera.
You're right.
Yeah, just let him fly
Yeah,
over.
because he wants to the whole show. He wants to be on camera.
He wants to
All the
camera. You're being greedy. Stop it. You gotta like.
So Beth, you get over here. You get over
Control
here.
yourself.
Control yourself. All right.
What up, Justin?
Yeah,
So
show the picture.
So here's what we're gonna do. Show is gonna give you a scenario, and you guys have to pick up and be the actors that he says. And I'll cut. It won't be too long, and I'll cut it. And
Let's
I'll
go.
put my scenario in. So
All right,
Show,
what's the scenario?
We're just have a scenario.
All right. Let's see. Mother, son, you just walked in on him doing the business.
Which business?
The business.
The biz. Come on, there's only
The
one
business.
biz.
You just walked in. You just walked in on your
This is gonna be fun.
pubescent son.
His son is balls
Pleasuring
deep.
himself.
Balls deep.
Deep. Go.
Mom, what the hell? Before you even say anything, did you fucking put my condom on the fucking fridge? Did you like pin it with something? Because I put a hole in it. I had to go to buy another one. Who does that, Mom? Come on.
I'm teaching you.
Teaching me what?
It's a hard way.
Teaching me to have a kid? You just put a hole in the condom.
It's the hard way. These are the things you gotta learn. You know, I can't send you out in the world.
Gotta learn like you had me.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, this is Sasha. Stay under the covers. Sasha, say hi to my mom.
Hi. Not only do we have to have a sex education course, but we're going to have to see the doctor about your mental issues.
I don't think Sasha thinks that I need a sexual education course.
A sexual
Pretty good.
education course.
By the way, was Dad big? Because I'm big.
I think.
I don't want to hear about that. And only Sasha needs to know what's up with that.
Are you through?
Alright, can you get out?
What's up?
We have to get dressed. Or finish.
All right. So now,
what the hell just happened?
So now you guys are a couple.
Okay.
You're the man, you're the wife, and you
guys
both.
we guys can go see a movie.
You know,
but end up being a porno.
No.
Oh shit.
Still no. You're the man, you're the wife, and you're both having a conversation, and you both have decided that he wants to be a woman. And you want to be a man, but you both want to stay together.
No, he wants to be.
No,
he wants to be a swinger. He
Cannot
wants to be a swinger.
accept fake theories.
He wants to have an open relationship.
Oh, that's
Y'all
even
want to be
better.
swingers.
That's even better. Okay, so you guys are in a committed relationship, you're married, and you want to be a swinger, and you want to explain to her why she should do it, and you're the wife.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
even
Like
better.
I want to fuck around with.
Yeah, you want
So
to be a swinger.
you know swingers. Swingers are like two couples that go out and have sex with
That's
other
even
couples.
better.
Yep, I remember.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, honey.
So I was thinking, sex is amazing, but maybe we can.
It is. It's so amazing.
Maybe we can swing. Swing on other pussies. And
I would love to do it on a swing. That would be so.
yeah, but I know a guy, that I work with. He's pretty cool. His wife's hot. I want to hit that. So I was thinking maybe you can go with him for a minute, and I want to have a chat with her for a minute. What do you think, babe?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, it should be something like, yeah, I'll take some cock, some fresh cock. You know? What do you think? Smell good, by the way. Is that dope? Are you using my hand soap? My body wash? No. Yeah.
I'm just. I think it might be a fabulous idea. I'd still have to turn it over. And
Yeah, but he can't do it from the back. That's me. That's all me. Can't make it from the back. Okay.
I'm gonna think about it.
If I hear you fucking like, oh, I'm gonna come, I already know it's from the back.
All right. So here's my scenario, real quick. So
Another one.
Awesome.
all right.
Yo, that was hilarious. By the way, Josh, that was great acting.
Thank you.
Yes. Beth, I'm gonna give you a C.
What?
I'm gonna give you a C.
Okay.
C for cock.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey now.
No, she was.
No, you did a great job.
She
You
was
really
next to
got
me.
the character. Yeah. She really got the character. We went to the swingers in the movie.
I'm only joking.
I think I like skinny women now.
So Josh, let me ask you.
Whoa, you swayed him. You get an A+.
So how?
You changed his mind.
Is this the first interview you've done, or what?
After this film, yeah. I've done an interview before.
Yeah. So what do you think about this interview?
Oh, I loved it. Dude, I didn't want to leave.
What about it?
He's a habitual back.
You guys are.
He loves to pat himself in the back.
Yeah, you
How
guys.
are you doing?
Gonna be podcast.
I think you guys are great. You guys definitely make me feel at home, and that's what I like. I don't like those interviews where it's just like, hey, house film. No, you guys warned me into it. Everybody's friendly here. I appreciate it. And Nabi didn't warn me that I'd be acting at the end of this, but hey,
That was good.
what can you expect?
We try to take
I
it like,
appreciate you guys bringing me up.
That was like, actors hate to be put on something.
Yeah.
No,
I like it because it's true.
Man.
Rappers always like, we need a freestyle, and they're like, shit, what was that freestyle?
No, they'd be like, we got a rap on our show.
You'd be surprised how many rappers come to the show and we be like, yo,
can you rap?
Yo,
Like you're here for a reason.
They're like, huh? I have to rap? You'd be surprised.
See, I didn't know.
And you went right into it. You went right into character. You was funny, engaging, and then
You took direction well.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, and I take that back with the class clown stuff, and I took that into the film academy. When I went to the film academy, I didn't know what improv was. What the hell's improv?
Yeah.
You know, so I got in there like, yeah, so we're gonna put you on the spot.
Of it. You probably were good at it initially, but just
I
didn't know what it was.
Name. I didn't know
exactly.
I didn't know that Steve Carell, Will Ferrell, all these guys came from that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so they sit me here with like,
Brady.
they sit me there with like maybe 1 to 2 other people and
make shit up on the
straight improv. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how's the part? Like what? So I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
He did a great job.
And I thank you guys for bringing that on to me. I was scared of that because my first audition for Smilf, they said I needed to do improv, and I was like, fuck, like I was stressed.
She brought, you know what it was? She brought that up, and she said that he might not like it. I said, but he already knows what he's dealing with, fucking with me. She already knows.
A lot of the lines in Friday, the first Friday movie,
improv.
Most of them were all improv. The comedians.
Hangover. Hangover was mostly like off the top.
Yeah. So as we wrap this up and as we go into this,
let everybody know they can find you. Like,
how do you find you? What's the future?
Yo, your handles, your Facebook, your Twitter, your where they can find all the movies.
Yeah, you guys can find me in Rhode Island.
IDMB, because
that's actually the worst because I just got into the union, so I got
the last 4 digits of your social.
Oh yeah, that's all gonna be up there. My welcome, SAM card info is gonna be up there.
Just need the last name.
I got you. So my name is Joshua Morel. Thanks again for having me on the show. You guys can find me in Rhode Island. I will be traveling out to LA, Florida, New Orleans, thanks to Nabi, because he brought something up to me. I want to check out some other places like Atlanta, and you guys can find me on Instagram and Snapchat at Gnarly Joshi, Joshie, at the end. Facebook, Joshua Morel. I have a page that you can like if you're a fan, and I have a page that you can follow me and talk to me on it. I'm single. I just want to put that out there. I like thick women and skinny women. I don't drink much, but maybe I'll have a drink if you invite me to. I love everybody, and I appreciate everybody who's supportive. And if you're watching, thank you for joining this wonderful cast. They're awesome. Thank you.
Very good guest, man.
Not my last time here, I can tell you.
No.
It's not only
It's probably his last time if he end up in a storm roller.
No.
Listen, he'd be like this. He'd be like, can you be on Chop Shop? He'd be like, talk to my agent. He'd be like, fuck you, Smith.
The Chop Shop. Oh, a guy named Chop.
Yeah.
This one of my great friends. I was even talking to the Chinese Chop. He'd be like this. Humph.
I went out to my suit guy the other day. He sells me suits. You guys probably know him. He's on Reservoir.
African dude.
Frank.
Yeah.
Menswear. Love him. I went out to see him the other day and I showed him because he believed in me. He believed it. Yeah, he believed in me ever since day one when I met him 2 years ago. He sold me my first suit ever for.
He sells all those gators and all that shit.
He sells everything.
I wouldn't have paid and seen that.
Yeah, he sold me my first suit for a great price. He's always been supportive, so I went and saw him and ordered 2 other suits the other day for New Year's. And I showed him what I've been doing, and he's happy. And I told him, I said, Frank, you know what? Even if I ever move to California, because that's my goal, my dream, not just for acting, but I want to live there.
Do you think that it's necessary for growth as an artist to leave Rhode Island physically?
I think so. A lot of people would argue this too. I think so, because you don't know what's out there.
Whoa. We say leave or venture out.
Venture out. Because I've always said, when I get rich, when I become successful, I'm going to have a mansion here.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
I would love to.
Mansion in Rhode Island, and a mansion anywhere.
Some of Rhode Island the bomb, man.
And a mansion in Beverly Hills where I really want.
If you become rich and famous, that you'll still come on the Chop Shop.
Of course, man. And listen, the only way that's going to prove it's stuff, I'm only going to say that one time, is if I ever come back. For real.
Please sign right here.
That's the I'll give you guys a quick autograph.
I mean, at this point, Mark Wahlberg is his stepfather.
Yo, man. So thank everybody for watching the Chop Shop, man. Look out for Joshua Morel in the new movie. What's it called again?
Wonderland. Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg.
That's how motherfucking New England family all the way around. You know what I mean? So go check that shit out.
I was talking about
the show's over, bro.
It is.
Chill.
Show's over. Stop talking.
I saw you diamonds.
Papa,
I'll see you guys later.
Papa, the curl is dry, Papa. It's over.
Papa, he's Dominican.
When you see, they said that means there's a
I think you're all drunk is what y'all
that means that the show is close to the end, and Nabi's curl is about to get dry. So that means the show is over.
I might have to.
Drunk. That
means there must be time. If you didn't know what that was my ladies' man.
By the way, the show was supposed to be about me today, but it was about him and him.
It's always about
going back and forth.
That's how we check. Yeah, but that's how we check.
Go back and watch the show.
Oh, these guys again?
I troll his life. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
We love y'all. Love Peace and Hip Hop. Check us out next week. Chop Shop. You never know who the guest might be, but I'm gonna tell you right this. In the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have a lot of local guests. We're gonna have a lot of people that have been making a lot of moves.
Maybe some heat.
Disclaimer alert.
And we're gonna
his name is DJ Disclaimer.
DJ Disclaimer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what he does. So,
Chop,
you know,
chop.
come back next week for more disclaimers, more of Mega Beth, super hot. You know, she needs to talk more. Like, you know what? You got it.
How can anyone talk more?
You have to be assertive. You have to cut it and be like, yo.
Yeah,
No.
like aggressive.
Hello?
Cash will stop. Nabi will just keep going.
But we just
You let them guys a bunny.
No, I had to scream to get
He's already looking for new
Shut
guys to
up.
hire. He's gonna fire everyone here. These guys so
Yeah,
support
man.
me.
They complain I talk too much.
So we'll be here next week, hopefully.
He hardly had time to get his whole story in with the fuck YouTube.
Hey, you gotta, you know.
Oh,
You
I
gotta keep more point like mosquitoes needle, you know what I'm
I
talking
forgot
about?
to say, man.
So, you know, alright, the show's over, man.
Show's
No more
over.
time.
Yeah,
You're gonna get fined.
Gonna get fined for that child.
I got to work with Bokeem Woodbine too, man. I forgot to
Oh, that's my dude right
I
there.
forgot to say you guys.
The toughest dude on camera.
Bokeem Woodbine.
Bokeem Woodbine is the toughest dude ever been behind the camera.
He was so awesome in person. It's not even funny.
One day, me and George listening to music and shit, and fucking Sean Price came on. And the first line of his verse was, "These niggas act tough like Bokeem Woodbine." Yo, the first word of Sean P's verse, the first bar was, "These niggas act tough like Bokeem Woodbine." Nigga, we fell out laughing, nigga. Oh my God. No, that is the toughest nigga on camera in the world. Alright guys, see you guys next week. Love y'all. Hope y'all love us.
www.uzd.world.
UZD.world.